Welcome to Football Family Feuds. Just doing a quick recap of today's game. I'll go into it in more depth tomorrow. So it ended up with Chelsea 1, Manchester United 2. As I predicted, as I said, Manchester United were going to play their full strength side today to keep up momentum, and they exactly what I said. They played their full strength side. Only Martial was on the bench. We gave starts to Guay, Gilmore, Reece James, and who else? Yeah, those three younger players started for us. What can I say? As I said, the first goal was always going to be important because Manchester United, obviously, they just came with one thing in mind: to defend deep and hit us on the counter attack. And that's what they were doing. They were the first 10-15 minutes. Chelsea were outplaying them with some magnificent, some good passing, and Manchester United couldn't get close to us. Manchester United came back into the game more as the game wore on. But I was praising Marcos Alonso the last few weeks about how good he was, but then Marcos Alonso went back to being Marcos Alonso. So first of all, poor quality on the ball to give the ball away, and not content with that, he gives away a stupid free. What was he thinking of? We had lots of cover at the back. There's no way that Daniel James would have got a shot away. And what does he do? He does a stupid challenge. It's a schoolboy, naive challenge. He's a senior pro. Yeah? He's a senior pro in our team, and he does something idiotic as that. You know? Just disappoints me. He's just, I don't know, words fail me with that guy. Yeah. So the sooner, I'm not being reactionary, but the sooner Emerson gets back into the side, the better. I'm not sure why he didn't play today. He may have been carrying an injury, or they didn't want to risk him. But yeah, don't know. Strange one that. But Marcos Alonso for me, yeah, he just got back to his mediocrity. What else can I say about that half? Yeah, so after they scored that goal, it was always going to be, as I said, sit back. But fair play to the boys in the second half. In the second half, we came out and we showed lots of intensity, and some of the passing was crisp. We were moving the ball around a lot quicker, but we just couldn't find that cutting edge. We were knocking at the door, but not really having a lot of shots on target. Then, as I was calling for Batshuayi to get substituted for Tammy Abraham because his hold-up play was poor, but then he goes and produces a Drogba-esque goal. You know, fantastic the way he held off Maguire. Maguire's not the quickest in a way. He just turned him and went past Rojo, and the finish was sublime. And as I said, Chelsea were on top at that point, and I thought then there would only be one winner in the game. You know, great link-up play at times by James and Adam Hudson-Odoi. Reece James is definitely the real deal, and he was my man of the match today. He was superb in defence and attack. He's got such a mature head on his shoulders, and the left back on the other side can learn a thing or two about the younger player who's there. And so I thought there was only going to be one winner, as I said, at that point. Then we make a couple of substitutions, the right substitution, because Pulisic, I thought today was disappointing. He was getting brushed off the ball too quickly, and so yeah, I'd have taken him off. And Gilmore did well, but we needed the Mason Mount to come on to try and add a more link-up play between the midfield and attack. So Pedro comes on and Mount comes on, but then Jorginho gives away the ball. But Pedro, again an experienced pro, he's come on, and Pedro, this is why you're on the bench, son, because sometimes you just do some brain-dead things, just like Marcos Alonso. No need to give away the foul. It was a soft foul, yeah. No need to give it away though, because was it McTominay? I can't remember who he did a foul on, but he still had a lot of work to do to create a shot on target. But so you didn't have to do that. So gave away the foul. Would you say dangerous area? Not really, because it's quite far out free kick. But I got to say, credit where credit's due, and Marcus Rashford put in a worldie of a free kick. So that was a superb goal. But to give him the man of the match just because of that free kick and a penalty, this is ridiculous. Because apart from that, he wasn't really in the game. He didn't do a lot. My man of the match, even though he was on the losing side, was Reece James, hands down. So Gary Neville giving him the man of the match was ridiculous. As I said, United wanted it more than us. We played better than Manchester United. Manchester United just scored two set play goals. They didn't really have any clear chances from open play, and Chelsea were the better team by far. But as I said, United got the breaks on the day, and that's why they won it. My one gripe for the game though, because I actually wanted to go to the match today. I went on the website when the tickets came on sale, and they must have been sold out in a matter of hours. But then I looked at the ground and half the stand was empty. I'm not sure if Manchester United didn't take up their full allocation, but the top tier, there were loads of empty seats there. If they hadn't taken up their allocation, couldn't we take the tickets away and use that allocation for Chelsea fans who want to go to the match? I don't know how it works. But I'm not. As I said, although we lost this game and it stops our winning run at 7, there was a lot of positives to take away from the game. As I said, once again, we were the better team. First half wasn't great, but second half we showed a lot of spirit, lots of determination, and some of the football was fantastic. Manchester United just couldn't live with us. But as I said, there's games like that sometimes where you just get the breaks. Another gripe, referee. 4 minutes of injury time added on. Rojo fakes an injury, shows his Argentinian professionalism there by pretending that he's injured. So that took up nearly a minute of the extra time. So that minute should have been added on afterwards, because it's a minimum of 4 minutes. You've got a minute of injury. So the referee blows on 4 minutes and 2 seconds. And once again, I thought the referee was poor. Some awful decisions throughout the game. But onwards and upwards. So we've got Watford on Saturday, so we need to bounce back. Manchester United can take this Caraboa Cup because they're not getting top 4 anyway. And as I said, they're just a counter-attacking team now. So it works against the top teams maybe, but does it work against Burnley away or somebody like I don't know, Newcastle? It didn't work against Newcastle, did it? Because they lost 1-0. So I can't see Manchester United overtaking us in the league anyway. So that's what matters for me, top 4, and maybe a good run in the FA Cup. So at least this gives us. Now we can say we're concentrating on the league. Yeah, and little shout out for that Liverpool match, 5-5. What a ridiculous score that was. Arsenal can't hold the lead at all. My boy wasn't very happy at them conceding in the last minute, because he was watching it on the other device while we were watching it on the big screen. But yep, so let's keep that blue flag flying high and let's roll on to the next game.